everyone, welcome to the first ever episode of Planet of the Capes. It's a show dedicated to the wonderful world of cosplay. I'm Ardella, and I'm so excited to be able to share with you some of my own hints and tricks of the trade, as well as share some amazing local and international talent. Since this is the first episode, I thought it would be a really good idea to give you all just a really brief overview of cosplay itself. The term cosplay is usually thought to have been coined in Japan as a contraction of the words costume play. Cosplaying involves dressing up, usually in handmade costumes, as characters from works of fiction. That can involve anime, manga, video games, TV shows, anything really. Cosplay has been around for decades, but it's really been gaining popularity the world over in the last few years. One of the best places to cosplay has got to be pop culture, video game and anime conventions. There are even competitions at these conventions for best costume and best skit. There's a growing community of cosplayers who attend these conventions, but everyone starts somewhere. In fact, some of my earliest cosplays are still my favourites. It's been more than a year since I first created my Power Girl costume, and even today it remains the costume that I'm best known for. Alrighty guys, so I'd really love to show you a little bit of how a costume can come together. There's lots of things you guys can do at home without ever needing to touch a sewing machine. Power Girl's cape, for example. I'd like to show you how I put it together. One of my favourite parts of putting a costume like this together is using bits and pieces you may not have originally thought to use. For example, the clasp on my Power Girl cape is actually a doorknob. All I've done is attach a kilt pin to the back and made it a sort of oversized brooch. The cape itself is 1/2 metre of red spandex, and I've sewn on a piece of gold cord. I've done it with my sewing machine, but you can easily do exactly the same thing by hand. There's something really satisfying about feeling the breeze lift your cape. It's super heroic. There are cosplayers from countries the world over, guys, and today I'd really love to showcase one of my favourite international talents, and I'm going to do my best to pronounce her name. Marine is a cosplayer from Germany, and she's done costumes from animes, comic books, even television shows like Game of Thrones. Her costumes are incredibly detailed, and she goes to great lengths to embody the characters as much as possible. You could almost believe she stepped right out of the official artwork. She's also an absolute sweetheart, and I really hope she continues to share her amazing work with us. So I really hope you all enjoyed the first ever episode of Planet of the Capes, guys. Over the next few weeks, I'll be creating some brand new costumes and sharing some tips as well as the finished products with you. If you have any questions, I'd love to help answer them, so send them in to the Kapow Facebook page. I'm really looking forward to seeing what we all come up with, and I'll see you next time. Bye!